Alright, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but these are the lineups for the game. I still have to set them up, so I'll be here just a minute. Not saying anything, but yeah, I'm setting up the lineups now. I don't know if you'll be able to see them on there, but yeah, I'll go through them in a second once I get the cards set up. So whoever just came in here, I'm setting up the lineups now, and I have them written out. You probably can't see them, but they're there. So I have to set the lineups up, and we'll be ready to go. All right, we got the lineups and the available players, so we'll get everything in camera and we'll be ready to go. This is the April 13th game, 1927. Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Keep hitting the camera, but opening day, Cleveland won 1-0. 4-hitter complete game. 4 hits for George Ule. I never fail to not hit the camera. So we're ready to go from Dunn Field. Randy Moore, these are as played lineups. And the cards I printed on half size to just cut down on paper and all that. So they will be small, but I'm able to see them, so that's good enough for me, I guess. The White Sox have one reliever available, and the Indians have 2 relievers available. White Sox have 3 pinch hitters available, and the Indians have 1. I'm not going to go through their names just yet. But Randy Moore steps to the plate, right fielder facing Dutch Levson. I'm using the Palmerino boards for APA, and that's just to make it a little bit easier. Speed through the games, I guess, is we do it, cut down on the rolls, and I have a system where I divide the pitchers like hit range or whatever it is by 2. That gives me a rating for the hit chances. I'm not really going to go through how I use these, but and it doesn't work out perfectly, but I think it's close enough to accurate that I just go with it. So here's Randy Moore, and I guess I did want to take this out, so I'll put it. You'd want to put this line score out there. I'll probably roll on to that. So here's Randy Moore. Only had 15 at-bats and did not get a hit in 1927, so don't expect for much from him here. 43 is a 29, and by the way, Dutch Levson has the W modifier and no strikeout modifier, so that's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Levson over to first and one away. Brings up Willie Cam, the third baseman. 1 out here for the White Sox. 51 is a 9. Cam hits right-handed, 9 against an 8. Is going to be a pop-up to second base. Over to get it is Freddie Spurgeon, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. And I'm not going to be able to keep up on the outs probably as good as I should, but here's Bill Barrett, the center fielder. 55 is an 8. 8 against an 8 is going to be a base hit, so a 2-out single for Bill Barrett. Two-out single brings up the cleanup hitter, Bob Falk. I'm going to go with Falk. Bob Falk, 2 outs here. 41, the 28. The runner on first. Hit a ground ball to short. flips to first for the out. That ends the inning. So Chicago with the 2-0 single, they won't score, and we go bottom of the first here, 0-0. Ted Blankenship will be on the mound for the White Sox. He has no modifiers either, or I guess Leveson does have the W. Blankenship does not have anything. And here we go. Pitch to Charlie Jamieson, the left fielder. 24 is a 13. He strikes out. Brings up Freddie Spurgeon. Pitch to Spurgeon. 6-6 is a 6, and that's going to be a double for Freddie Spurgeon in the first game of the series. I think Spurgeon had a double, and he did. Leadoff double, failed to score, but Spurgeon will double. That brings up Homer Summer. Pretty good hitter. Probably someone they'd want to see with guy on second here. 21 is a 31. That's going to be a fly ball to center, and Spurgeon holds 2 away now. That brings up George Burns, the first baseman. Pitch to Burns, 41 is a 28. And that's going to be a ground ball to short, throw to first, and that retires the side. We go to the top of the second, still 0-0. Leading off for the White Sox is the first baseman, Earl Sheely. Pitch to Sheely. 33 is a hit column roll for Sheely, and a 16 is a base hit. They would have liked a little more out of the second column roll, but they'll take it. Sheely, leadoff single. That brings to the plate Aaron Ward. Ward hit 270 on the season, and behind him is Roger Peckinpah, but they're gonna let Ward hit away here. Might not be the best choice, but they're gonna do it. It could pay off. He is still a good hitter. 15's a 10. 10 against a 10 is going to be a base hit, and Sheely goes to third. Now they're happy they didn't have Ward bunt. First and third now. And this is right. So Ward singles, that brings up Peckinpah. Nobody out. First and third, 295 hitter on the season. 217 at bats. The pitch to Peckinpah, 55 is an 8 against a 10. That's going to be a fly out to right field. And I'm going to check for the distance. It's going to be a deep fly ball. And on third is Sheely. Sheely bumps that down to a 51. And then the right fielder, Summer. He's going to push that down even more to a 44, but they're going to try it. They send Sheely 11 to 44, and he's safe. Here's the throw, and he's in there. Peckinpah Gets that one deep enough to bring in the run. So 1 away now. That brings up the catcher, Harry McCurdy. Man on first, 1 out. Pitch to McCurdy, 44 is a hit column roll for McCurdy. 32 is an 8. With the runner on first, it's going to be a single, runner to second. So Ward goes to second. That brings up the pitcher. 3 hits this inning, and that brings up the pitcher, Ted Blankenship. Blankenship will bunt here with runners on first and second. Pitch to Blankenship, 23 is at 12. That's going to be that's actually going to be a walk. So Levson loses him, trying to keep the bunt, keep him from bunting. That doesn't work out though, as he draws the walk. Now the bases will be full with 1 out. And the top of the order coming to the plate, leadoff hitter Randy Moore. Not the player they want to see here. I'm going to play it as the White Sox probably would. They didn't know he was going to hit 0 all year. So I'm going to let him hit, even though there are a few players on the bench that they could bring in. But 54 is at 32 with the bases full. Going to be a fly to center. I'm going to check the depth, and that one's going to be a deep fly ball. This one's 53. Ward makes that a 50 or a 61. And then we have to check the center fielder. Nice. And so it's going to be a 11 to 54 chance to beat it going home. Here comes Ward, the long throw from Nice, and he's in there. Second run of the inning, and McCurdy will go to third. We're 2 away now. First and third. 2 away now for Willie Cam. Pitch to Cam. 16 is a 28. 28 runners on first and third. Be a ground ball to short. Throw to first, and the inning's over. 2 runs for the White Sox. They had 3 hits and a walk. And we go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 White Sox. Joe Sewell will lead off for Cleveland. Pitch to Sewell, 23 is a 12. 12 is a ground ball to first. Taking it to the base himself is Sheely. And we have 1 away. Bernie Nice here, the center fielder. Pitch to Nice, 33 is a 6. And that's another double. The Indians have really been feasting on the White Sox pitching. That's their 4th double in 2 games. Here's Luke Sewell, Joe Sewell's brother. The pitch to Sewell. Have this all out of whack. 26 is a 13. He strikes out. Sewell down on strikes. That brings up Rube Lutsky. Third baseman hit 251. 14 is a 30. Fly ball to the left. That ends the inning. Dutch Levson back out to pitch here. Bill Barrett to the plate. 34 is a fly ball to center. 1 away. Brings up Bib Falk. Ground out to short last time up. 26 is a foul ball. 15 is a 10. 10 on an 8. Be a base hit for Falk. So we're runner on first now. Runner on first with 1 out. That brings up Earl Sheely, first baseman. Pitch to him. 34 is a 31 fly ball to center. And the runner will hold. So 2 away now. And it's the second baseman, Aaron Ward. 2 away. 64 is a 13, and he struck him out to end the inning. Levson gets out of it. And we go to the bottom of the third. Still 2-0 Chicago. Roger Peckinpah will lead off for the White Sox. Wrong team there. It's actually going to be Dutch Levson, the pitcher, leading off for the Indians. Pitch to him, 12. 13, he strikes out. Levson down on strikes, and that brings to the plate leadoff hitter Charlie Jamieson, struck out in the first. 13 is a 14. That's going to be a walk. Jamieson throws a bat aside, trots down to first. And 1 on, 1 out now. And it's Freddie Spurgeon. 16 is a 28. Ground out to short. Jamieson goes to second. And Homer Summer. 61's a 40. Fly out to right. And that will end the inning. Cleveland can't get anything across, and we go to the fourth. Now Roger Peckinpah will be out facing Dutch Levson. Pitch to Peckinpah. 13 is a 14, and he walks. And my rest of my White Sox batters fell on the floor, so I have to sort these out real quick. All right, so the walk to Peckinpah brings up the catcher, Hank McCurdy. McCurdy with Peckinpah on first. Pitch 62 is a foul ball, and 61 is a 36. Runner on first. It's going to be not a wild pitch. It'll be a ball, and a 21 is a 13, and that's a 3 roll at bat. And he strikes out. That brings up Ted Blankenship. Actually, a pretty good hitting pitcher. They're going to let him swing away here. 35 is a 23. Runner on first. Runner is picked off and ejected. So Peckinpah will be picked off. I have to look at their bench and see if anyone can play second base. and Bill Hunnifield can. So we're going to bring him in to play second base and take over for Peckinpah. He did not like that call, and he was thrown out. So now here's Blankenship. 34 is at 13, and he strikes out and ends the inning. We go bottom of the fourth now. Still 2-0 White Sox. George Burns leads off for the Indians in the bottom of the fourth. 24 is a 13, and he strikes out. A couple of doubles, that's all they've gotten off of Ted Blankenship. An ERA over 5 in real life. 6-6 roll, though, for Joe Sewell. That's going to be a hit column roll. And a 32 is an 8. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Sewell rounds first, and he holds up there. Happy with the single. Bernie Nice to the plate. Hit 302. 13 is a 14. And he's going to walk first and second now for Luke Sewell, who struck out earlier in this one. Blankenship gotten himself into a jam. 65 is a 35. Runners on first and second is going to be a pop-up behind the plate, and over is McCurdy. He makes the catch. 2 away now, Rube Lutzky. 14 is a 30. That's going to be a fly ball to the left, and that ends the inning. Indians still can't get anything across. And we go to the 5th inning. Still 2-0. Leveson back out on the mound. He's facing the top of the order for the White Sox. Randy Moore will lead off. 63 is 13. He strikes out. Moore strikes out. That brings up Willie Cam, the third baseman. 54 is a 32. He's going to fly it right. 2 away now. Quickly. And it's Bill Barrett. 21 is a 30, and fly ball to the left will end the inning. Go to the bottom of the 5th as the White Sox are quickly retired. And Dutch Leveson will lead off against Ted Blankenship. 22 is an 8. 8 against a 10. It's going to be a base hit, so Dutch Leveson leads off with the single. That brings up Charlie Jamieson and the top of the order for the Indians. Pitch to Jamieson, 43. Is it 29? Runner on first. It's going to be a fielder's choice at second. 6-4. Jamieson will reach first. Here's Freddie Spurgeon. 13 is a 14. He's going to walk. 2 on now. Only 1 out. Homer Summer. And a 1-1 is a hit column for Summer. Could break this game open. 32 is a 10C. Runners on first and second. It's going to be a single that fills the bases. So bases full now. Infield will play back with George Burns coming to the plate. They figure outs are more important right now than cutting down a run. Up to 54 is a 32. Fly ball to right. Catch is made for the second out. We're going to have to see the depth of this one. It's going to be a 45. Jamieson makes that a 52. And right fielder Moore makes that a 45 again. So 11-45 throw to the plate. 44, he just beat it. Jamieson scores on the fly ball from Burns. And that brings up Joe Sewell. Singled last time, up first and third now with 2 outs. 56 is at 23, first and third. And the game is called because of rain. So I think what would happen here, I think they would have to replay this at a later date. So we're going to call this one Joe Sewell still up. And when I play the next game of this series, we're going to start this game over before that as part of a doubleheader. I think that's what they do. Otherwise, they might just redo the whole game, but we'll probably need to bring in new pitchers and everything. So I'm not sure how you handle the game called because of rain, but that's what happens here on April 13th, 1927. Score right now is 2-0 Chicago.